Hello dear students, welcome to Geography class, chapter number 2, Latitudes and Longitudes for class 6th, part 7. In previous part, we have completed shape of the earth and globe. And also we have completed locating places of the globe. And today's topic is the latitudes of the earth. See a student, what is latitude? Latitude is imaginary lines. Latitudes are imaginary lines. They move parallel to each other, like these are the horizontal lines. Latitudes are horizontal lines and parallel move towards to the sphere. These are the parallel lines. So these are run by parallelly on the latitudes. And see here student, so this is known as equator. See here student, north pole, this direction is north pole and it is south pole. And this one Arctic circle and here Antarctic circle. And this latitude, the earth divides into two halves. See here student, that is known as equator. It is the earth. So this is equator. So equator is in 0 degree. It is 0 degree latitude. And afterwards, so this 0 degree latitude means it is the equator. This equator, the earth divides into two parts or two halves. One is northern hemisphere and another is southern hemisphere. Southern hemisphere. Okay? So equator, it is longest latitude on the earth and also it is in 0 degree. This equator, the earth divide into two halves, northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. And also the latitudes, these lines are there, no, these are the latitudes. These lines are latitudes. Latitudes. So latitudes are measured in degrees. Latitudes are measured in degrees. Okay? So it is the latitude, about latitude. See student, once again I am explaining about latitudes. Latitude is imaginary lines. Okay, so these are the horizontal lines. So they move towards parallel to each other. These are the parallel lines. And then the equator divides the earth in two halves. So what is the equator? So equator, it is the longest latitude. It is a 0 degree. And this equator divides the earth in two halves. One is northern hemisphere and another is southern hemisphere. See student, again the latitudes are measured in degrees. So northern hemisphere, some degrees are there. This is 0 degree, 15 degree north, okay, 30 degree north, 60 degree north, 80 degree north, then here North Pole, So that like here, see here, 15 degrees south, 30 degree south, 40 degrees south, 60 degrees south, and it is south pole. Okay. So N, it indicates that north, and S, it indicates that south. So these all latitudes measured in degrees. Some important latitudes are there here. See here, student. Some important latitudes you can see here. Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn. Next, Arctic Circle, Antarctic Circle. Okay, so students, see here, Tropic of Capricorn, see here, it is these all are important latitudes. It is the equator. In the northern hemisphere have the Arctic Circle and Tropic of Cancer, and below the equator, that is southern part, southern hemisphere, it is the Tropic of Capricorn and Antarctic Circle. See here, student, Tropic of Cancer, it has that 23.5 degree north, and Tropic of Capricorn 23.5 degree south. So Arctic Circle, which part is there? Northern part. So it is 66.5 degree north, and Antarctica Circle located in south part. So it is 66.5 degree south. So these are the important latitudes. Okay. So once again I repeating about latitudes and important latitudes. Latitudes are the imaginary lines. Okay. So these are measured. Some latitudes are measured in degrees, and latitudes are in horizontal lines. They move towards to the parallel. Okay, parallel to the equator. And then this equator is the longest latitude, and this equator, the earth divides in two halves. So one is northern hemisphere, and below the equator is southern hemisphere, and they indicate here north pole and south pole. And next one is there here, some important latitudes. That important latitudes are Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, Arctic Circle, then Antarctic Circle. See student, above the equator, here locate Antarctic Circle and Tropic of Cancer, and below the equator, Tropic of Cancer and Antarctic Circle. These are the important latitudes. And Tropic of Cancer has the 23.5 degree north, and Tropic of Capricorn 23.5 degree south, and the Arctic Circle has 66.5 degree north, and Antarctic Circle 66.5 degree yes. So N it's locate north, and S is locate south. Okay student, I hope today's class you all are understood about latitudes and importance of latitudes. So you should be draw it correctly. Okay. So afterwards write the points in your book. So after completing your work, you send it my WhatsApp number. So So today's topic here completed, and next topic I am continuing in next class. Thank you.